Okay, I know, okay, I was supposed to do my renders at 500 subs, but that video blew up so quick, dude. How I paused Minecraft video, that blew up way too quick for me to do renders. Well, here I am now, and I'm doing my renders. Hey, by the way, consider subscribing. So, first of all, settings, video, I record at 240 FPS, fractional FPS value, just change that, and then you can do numerator 240 and denominator 1. Again, this will not work for everyone, so you can experiment with it. CQP, that's rate control right here. That's my encoder settings. And CQ level is 17. The preset is slower but better quality, so right here. And then tuning, high quality. Multipass mode is single pass, and profile is main. And now for advanced settings down here. So my process priority is high, and my color space sRGB is the easiest, and full color range. That's all you really need to worry about here. You don't really need to change anything down here. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay, so I put a few clips together to just show you what it looks like. So I use Premiere Pro to edit, obviously, and I've said that many times. And so what you want to do is, for my settings on Premiere Pro, this is how I make my renders look really good, and or my settings. So time or frames per second is 60 FPS. My frame size is 4K, so I put everything in 4K. And maximum bit depth and maximum render quality, that's all just here, right? So I'll put my clip in, and then what I'll do is it'll be tiny. So this is how it will look when I put the clip in. It'll look like this. So I have to scale it up like that. You just right click, scale the frame size, that's it. And then what you also can do is you go to speed duration. You don't have to do this, but I like seeing what it looks like in the preview first. Speed, and then turn this. It should be here, but you want to change this to frame blending. And what that does is it's kind of interpolating the frames a little bit. It just it blends all the frames together. So if you're recording at 60 FPS in a 60 FPS time code like this, it'll only show those 60 FPSs unless you're using like motion blur or something. And if you're recording at 140 on 60 FPS and you put it to frame blending right here, then it'll show multiple frames in that one frame, so it looks motion blur. It looks like it has motion blur. 240 is a lot. Jonah records at 360, for example. He has really good renders because of that. And so that's it. After you do that, you just want to go to export, and then my export looks pretty good. And what you want to do, I have a specific setting for this, but what you want to do is you want to change this. It'll probably be at 1920 by 1080p, maybe. If it's not, turn it to 4K, because that's what we put it as. So turn this to 4K. Frame rate is 60 FPS. Also remember to check render at maximum depth, because, well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory why you should check that. But performance, if you can change software encoding to hardware encoding, then you really should do that. You need to do that because it will help with your renders a lot. Profile, high. Level 6.1. It doesn't really matter what the level is, it's just 5.1 or something. And CBR, this depends. On a normal video, I usually put it to 150 because by the time it gets to YouTube, it'll look a lot less, it'll just look less good by the time you get it to YouTube. And of course, the end is use maximum render quality. So now what you want to do is time interpolation and set it to frame blending on the timeline, and then you just export it. And that's pretty much it. Hey, seriously though, guys, thank you for almost 1K subs in like a week or so. Like, this is actually crazy how many subs I've gotten recently. So blow up this video, y'all. Seriously, blow up this video, on God. The next video also is gonna be really good. Trust.